Hello, collective. First and foremost, please excuse the noise in the background, okay? So, another thing, if you guys don't know, I'm an intuitive energy reader. So, I feel energies literally on a physical note, okay? For instance, if somebody is in pain, depression, happy, sad, angry, etc., etc. These are one of my abilities, and you can call me psychic, you can call me a seer, you can call me a messenger from God, a prophet, whatever you want. But um, an empath, I feel like I needed to put that in the equation because um, just to calm my mind for just 3 seconds. The first message, I will say, I got this yesterday, and it says as of today, when I picked up this message to deliver this for you guys, I started sobbing and crying. And the funny thing is that the entire day, when I've been home, I had no type of distractions. But as soon as I started to get ready to deliver this message, there was interferences, okay? And normally, I would say anyone that's in a depressive state, yes, I do believe that resources physically can help, like psychiatrists, psychologists, things of that nature, talking to somebody, friends, family member, a professional. However, I am not quite sure if this energy right now where somebody feels this meaningless hopelessness in their life is based on seasonal depression, it's based on hormones, it's based on and when I say hormones, hopefully you guys will understand where I'm coming from with that. um it's based on you know a mental state where it's like somebody has a condition. I don't know, I'm still on the brink of knowing if this is a spiritual attack that somebody's going through. Like somebody is messing up somebody's frequency to such a degree with magic, aka black magic, evil eyeing, but black magic, in a sense where it's putting somebody in depression, okay? This is very real. The fact that there were things that was distracting me, and none of it started until I pressed play. I am going towards that there is some sort of magic involved where it's causing somebody to be depressed and feeling like life is meaningless and hopelessness. And I'm gonna get this message out if it's the last thing I do today. You need to pray, okay? You need to connect with your spiritual team, your ancestors, God, angels, okay? To rebuke this energy that's trying to mess up your frequency in your life in its entirety. It is very existential that you cleanse your energy, okay? Um, there are other ways you can do so physically, like a self bath or, going and grounding yourself in nature by the sea, things of that nature. But I feel like it's essential for you guys to pray. Okay, whoever's in the state of feeling hopeless or that life is meaningless, okay? Um, and obviously, if you're watching my videos, um, and you don't like the other options of talking to like a professional or a friend, try this option, okay? Trying is the first step of doing something, okay? Uh, Even if it's just a thought and emotion, because me, I don't just get messages randomly to just give out. Um, that's why I always say take what resonates. So I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. Because I just don't want to be like love and light. Because I feel like whoever's going through this right now, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty intense. Okay, and I'm just trying not to be in a empath mode right now. Because I've had a busy day, but I digress. Okay, let's continue. Message number 2 is of a more joyful insight. Okay, there's going to be celebration of a baby boy. Okay, and for some, if it's not a pregnancy of a birth of a child, it's going to be like a celebration that's going to come in. Okay, whenever you're watching this insight, because it's timeless. So congratulations, whoever is knowing and expecting to be congratulated, or is expecting a child. Okay, um, heavy on the baby boy. Okay, um, okay. Let's continue. So I saw angel number 18 as well as number 7. I'm gonna keep it brief. Sometimes I go in detail on my Soultribe community about the angel numbers. But basically, long story short, number 18 is basically linked to whoever is in a spiritual profession or a career. Like maybe you're wondering about this. If you're not in it, maybe you need to pursue that in order to feel complete when it comes to your purpose in life. Okay, and somebody's also annoyed about this. If you're deciding to go that route in terms of starting a spiritual like profession, for example, doing Reiki, tarot reading, um, healing work, things of that nature, somebody in your close proximity is upset that you're doing this, okay? Especially if you haven't started yet, but if you're deciding to and will go into it, there is somebody that's close to you in your proximity that is really irritated that you're doing so. But it's not their life, it's yours. So again, I digress. Let's continue. Number 7 basically talks about purpose and soul missions in life. And it could definitely be a link to number 18. But wherever it's a light worker, if you know, you know. I feel like it's time to start your mission. I feel like you've been pushing yourself away from it, but it keeps on pushing itself into your life in some way. You're seeing signs and synchronicities. Uh, Also, again, disclaimer, if you see a lot of things that are paranormal and it kind of pulls your attention, wanna and I'm not even talking about algorithm, like I'm talking outside as inside, online as, you know, outside in reality in that sense. Like it's a few days ago. I know there's this algorithm system, but um today I'm going to use it as an example. Um, there were a lot of videos within a few days that was talking about like who you are on Earth and your true like DNA coded self, like RH negativity, blood types and archetypes, and all of that was kind of flooding my feed on my like personal original YouTube. Things of that nature. Like I would expect that to be on this because it's a spiritual channel, but not so much on my original YouTube because that's kind of just very what one would call matrix based stuff. Okay. Um, so yeah, if you're just bombarded with things of spirituality and it's pulling your attention and you're looking things up and you're learning and your soul is kind of like, wow, this feels interesting, and you're staying on that obsessively and you can't really pull away, your higher self is trying to tell you something. Okay, so pay attention to the science basically. Let's move on. Somebody saying could be Sandy. Okay, I don't know if it's all inclusive in this message or if it's just a separate entity in terms of an insight. But I looked it up. Sandy is also, by definition, code for sand, okay, or somebody that has light brown hair. Um, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I also want to say in reflection mode, um, the fact that sandy is derived from sand. It could be like something is not stable, something is very wishy-washy. So in order to make something firm, you have to add water to sand for it to become like a foundation, something more tangible. So maybe you need to kind of look upon something in your life that feels very wishy-washy or very like a roller coaster. There's no firm ground, uh, and it could be anything in your life, but I feel like it's requiring you to add some water to it so you can have a firm stability and firm foundation. Okay, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm still very emotional from the message yesterday night. And the funny thing is that I've had errands. I have been going to workshop and doing like regular things that I had to do in life to, survive. And all of a sudden, I'm in tears because somebody here is, they're at their wits' end. It really feels like rock bottom. I've had messages before where people have gone through stuff, and even though I know how to connect with frequencies, as above, so below, as within, so without, here and not here, it's quite difficult when somebody wants to cross over and it's not their time. And I'm consciously aware about this. I can feel this, see it, or know this. It does have an effect. I remember just, I think like last year, because I know a lot of people talk about things of this nature when they feel their worst. Um, at least not in the spiritual community where it's kind of like, I mean, I'm talking about message wise, okay? Because I know there's certain things you cannot really just put on YouTube because it can be like banned or whatnot. But I'm thankful that, um, you know, God has kind of shown me a few things on how to micromanage things so I can deliver the messages in a way where it wouldn't, um, it will come out to the right person, not jeopardize my videos or my channel in itself. But like I was saying, I'm keeping you, whoever is feeling like life is just really dark and shitty, uh, in my thoughts. Okay, I would not be reacting this way for nothing. Um, I know it's tough, but okay. I'm also tuning into somebody who live on the east side. Okay. Again, I don't know if it's this person, but um, please take care of yourself. Like I always say. Okay. I want to say good luck on your journey in life because that's kind of like my go-to outro. But thank you for stopping by. Okay. Whomever this resonates with.